Good morning, afternoon, or evening. Welcome to All Things Social Security. I am Stephanie Joy, the attorney at Joy Disability. Welcome to the channel, and I hope you enjoy the video. Have a great day. Bye-bye.
Good morning, afternoon, or evening. Welcome to our Red Friday Fraud Law Review. Every Friday, barring any unforeseen reasons why it doesn't come out on a Friday. I am Stephanie Joy with All Things Social Security. Thank you for visiting. I want to give a special thanks to our deployed military members who are unable to be home with their families like the rest of us can be. Your sacrifices in all regards, because you have many of them, are deeply appreciated by me, my family, probably everyone watching today. So we all appreciate you more than you can know. And we pray for your safety and your safe return home after fulfilling your mission, which is so very, very important. God bless you, and we appreciate. For the rest of you, TGIF, I hope you're having a wonderful Friday, and I hope you have a wonderful weekend coming up, and I hope your week behind you was peaceful and meaningful. So with regard to the fraud law review of the day, as you know, this comes out of the reporting by the Office of the Inspector General of the SSA. I promise you this is not on purpose, that lately it seems like it's a lot of Massachusetts cases, because it is. You can ask yourself why or not. Anyway, this one was interesting for a particular reason, and I'll just go to it. Here's the title of it. Lynn man, so I guess that's Lynn, Massachusetts, charged with receiving stolen government money and making false statements. Well, alrighty. This fellow was charged, guys. He was not found guilty yet, did not plead guilty, was not found by trial in any other shape or form. So I'm not going to say his name because he is innocent until proven guilty, and I 3,000% embrace and respect that constitutional provision. But the fellow was charged with one count of receiving stolen government money or property and one count of false statements. He's going to be in federal court in Boston in the future on these charges. In the charging document, it says that he received a little less than $64,000 in stolen Social Security benefits between June of 2019, and June of 2025, so less than a year ago. Additionally, he allegedly submitted a fraudulent representative payee report. You guys know about representative payees, right? That's when you're handling the money for someone else who's the beneficiary of the Social Security monies, because they cannot responsibly do it themselves. So he submitted a fraudulent, according to the documents, a fraudulent representative payee report to the SSA in June of 2024. The charging document further alleges that the fellow stated on the fraudulent report that he spent money received from the SSA on behalf of the beneficiary in 2023 and 2024, but that the beneficiary had actually died in 2019. So it looks like it was, again, another one of the dead people's money. SSA money is going to dead people so that others actually abscond with it, of course. The dead person's Social Security number is the gap. It's the hole in the boat that they, powers that be until now, didn't care to clean up their rolls. Yes, those 150-year-old people can certainly be sucking money out of the Social Security disability or retirement fund if they're not deactivated, or whatever word you want to use for when they're not able to be used. So, and I know I say this every time, but a few years ago, colleagues of mine and myself were scoffed by people who simply deny that there was any fraud when we brought it up. And we said, we know there is, like, why are you not even looking? And now that, we have a little bit more freedom to say these things, other people are starting to say it too. So, and now the investigations are being done. And the fact that dead people have been a source of massive fraud of the Social Security funds is entirely come to light. So so it seems like weekly I'm reporting on it. And this is probably just a teeny, tiny, tiny, tiny little subset. It's the ones they choose to report, and I don't even report all of them. And I have a feeling they don't report the vast majority. I mean, this is just probably just a little representation, So that's the deal on what the guy did. The charge of receiving stolen government money or property provides for a sentence for up to 10 years in prison, 3 years of supervised release, and a fine of up to $250,000, or twice the gross gain or loss, whatever is greater. I tend to see very, very light slap on wrist sentences. I hope Massachusetts starts getting a little better with regard to that. False statements provides for a sentence of up to 5 years, plus the supervised release and another fine of $250,000, or twice the gross gain or loss. Anyway, I guess we may or may not find out about what the sentence is if we're not paying attention. I don't tend to go research these things after the fact because schedules are just far too busy around here. I'm always hoping that the Attorney Office of Inspector General in this area of the website will report the follow-up story on what the sentences are. Because I think people are really interested to see what is the sentence for something like this. Is it too weak? Is the weak sentences encouraging the bad behavior? Obviously, when people aren't getting caught for decades, which is a lot of the things we report here, the incentive is by others. The chance of you getting caught is really slim. Go for it, man. You could live like a rich person, or you could live like a regular middle-class sloth like the rest of them. So, anywho, thanks, guys. I will talk to you later. Deployeds, be safe. We love you. Come home safe. And you have so much to be proud about. God bless. Everybody else, have a great weekend. I do hope to see you at Wednesday's live stream at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Ask your questions or just post a little hello in the chat so I see it. It's very warming to the heart. And otherwise, just take a listen and you might learn something, because people are asking regular, everyday questions about Social Security that might be of interest to you. And in addition, to the extent you can, check out the 12 p.m. Doesn't have to be at 12 p.m., but that's when we put out our daily recordeds. And the support of watching those is what supports our 1%, 5% mission. And so far, it has been awesome. So I really appreciate it. I will talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.